Hey everyone, welcome. As a devoted dog parent, I know there's nothing more worrying than seeing your usually vibrant, happy companion suddenly feeling down. Is your dog acting out of character, just lying down, not eating, and low on energy? It's a feeling that can make your heart sink, leaving you feeling helpless and anxious. You know something isn't right, but figuring out the what and the why is the hardest part. That shift from a tail-wagging, energetic friend to a quiet, listless pup is a clear signal that they need our help and attention. That's why we've created this essential guide for every dog owner. In this Wuffra video, we talk you through what to do if your dog is feeling poorly. We'll explore the common reasons behind lethargy, how to identify symptoms that require professional help, and what you can do at home to keep them comfortable and monitor their condition safely. We're here to empower you with the knowledge to make calm, informed decisions during a stressful time, ensuring you're doing everything possible for your furry family member. Your dog can't tell you what's wrong, but we can help you spot the signs and take the right steps. It's all about being their best advocate and understanding their silent language. From checking vital signs to knowing when rest is sufficient versus when to rush to the emergency vet, we've got you covered. Stick with us as we navigate this together, because providing the best care for our dogs is what being a responsible and loving owner is all about. Let's get into it. So, you've noticed your dog isn't their usual self. The first step is understanding what could be going on. Lethargy, which is really just a significant lack of energy, is a non-specific symptom, meaning it can be linked to a whole host of issues, some minor and some more serious. One of the most common reasons is simply overexertion. Did you have an unusually long hike yesterday or a full day of playing at the dog park? Sometimes, just like us, they just need a recovery day. Their muscles might be sore and they're just plain tuckered out. So before you panic, think back on the last 24 to 48 hours of activity. Of course, illness is a major player here. Lethargy is often the very first sign that your dog's body is fighting something off. This could be a simple viral infection, like a doggy cold, or a more serious bacterial infection that requires antibiotics. Metabolic diseases like hypothyroidism or diabetes can also manifest as a major drop in energy. And we can't forget about pain. An unseen injury, like a sprained muscle or chronic pain from something like arthritis, can make a dog reluctant to move, which we then perceive as lethargy. They're not necessarily tired, they're just trying to avoid discomfort. Finally, there are environmental and psychological factors. A recent change in the home, like a new baby, a new pet, or even just moving the furniture around, can cause stress and anxiety, leading to withdrawn behavior. Even a change in their food can cause an upset stomach that makes them feel off. It's also crucial to consider the possibility of poisoning or ingestion of a foreign object. Things we might not even think about, from certain houseplants to human foods, can be toxic. That's why being a detective in these initial stages is so important for piecing together the puzzle. While some cases of lethargy can be monitored at home, there are definite red flags that mean you should not wait. These are the signs that indicate a potentially serious or even life-threatening situation. If your dog's lethargy is accompanied by repeated vomiting or persistent diarrhea, especially if there's blood present, it's time to call the vet right away. This combination can lead to severe dehydration and could be a sign of poisoning, a blockage, or a severe gastrointestinal infection. Don't adopt a wait-and-see approach with these symptoms. Prompt action is critical for a good outcome. Another major warning sign is any difficulty breathing. If you notice your dog is wheezing, coughing excessively, has pale or blue-tinged gums, or is taking rapid, shallow breaths, this is a true medical emergency. Breathing issues can escalate very quickly and point to serious problems with the heart or lungs. Similarly, if your dog collapses, is unable to stand up, or shows any neurological signs like seizures, disorientation, or pressing their head against a wall, you need to seek immediate veterinary care. These are signs of a critical underlying condition that requires urgent diagnosis and treatment. Finally, trust your gut. You know your dog better than anyone. If the lethargy is extreme, meaning they won't even lift their head when you call their name or offer a high-value treat, or if they haven't improved at all after 24 hours of rest, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Other serious signs include a visibly bloated or swollen abdomen, which could indicate a dangerous condition called bloat, or any sign of extreme pain, like yelping when touched or acting aggressively when you approach. When these signs are present, time is of the essence. If your dog's symptoms aren't in the emergency category and you've decided to monitor them at home for a short period, it's important to do so systematically. Start by creating a quiet, comfortable, and safe space for them to rest, away from household chaos. Then become a diligent observer. Keep a simple log, either on your phone or in a notebook. The first thing to track is their appetite and water intake. Are they refusing all food or just picking at it? Are they drinking water? Note down exactly what they eat and how much they drink, and at what times. This information will be incredibly valuable if you do need to speak to your vet. Next, pay close attention to their bathroom habits. This is a huge window into their internal health. Are they urinating normally? Note the color and frequency. Is their urine very dark, or are they straining to go? For their bowels, are they having diarrhea, or are they constipated? Note the consistency and color of their stool, and be sure to check for any signs of blood or mucus. It might not be the most pleasant task, but these details provide crucial clues about what's happening inside their body. Tracking these functions helps you build a clear picture of whether they are getting better, staying the same, or getting worse. Lastly, observe their overall demeanor and response to you. Are they still able to get up and go outside to the bathroom on their own, even if they do so slowly? Do they still wag their tail, even a little when you talk to them? Or are they completely unresponsive? Make a note of their general energy levels every few hours. For example, 10 a.m., slept deeply, did not get up. 2 p.m., got up for water, tail wagged briefly. 6 p.m., refused dinner, went back to sleep. This timeline of behavior provides a concrete basis for your assessment and is much more helpful for a vet than just saying he's been tired all day. Taking a few simple vitals at home can give you and your vet more objective information. Let's start with hydration, which is easy to check. Gently lift the skin between your dog's shoulder blades. In a well-hydrated dog, the skin should snap back into place almost instantly when you let go. If it's slow to return, or worse, stays up in a tent, your dog is likely dehydrated. Another way to check is to feel their gums. They should be slick and moist. If they feel sticky or dry, it's another sign they need more fluids. Dehydration can happen quickly, especially with vomiting or diarrhea, so this is a key check. Next, let's talk about temperature. This is best and most accurately done with a rectal digital thermometer. You can get one specifically for pets. Lubricate the tip with some petroleum jelly or water-based lubricant. Have someone help you hold your dog steady and calm them with a soothing voice. Gently lift their tail and insert the thermometer about an inch into their rectum. Hold it in place until it beeps. A normal temperature for a dog is between 101 and 102.5 degrees Fahrenheit, or 38.3 to 39.2 Celsius. A temperature above 103 degrees Fahrenheit is a fever, and you should contact your vet. Finally, continue to observe their behavior closely for any changes. Are they guarding a certain part of their body? If you gently run your hands over their legs, back and belly, do they flinch or cry out? This could help you pinpoint a source of pain. Watch how they walk. Are they limping or seem wobbly and uncoordinated? These observations add another layer to your assessment. Remember to be gentle and calm throughout this process. Your relaxed energy will help keep your dog from becoming more stressed, allowing you to gather the information you need to help them. This is often the most difficult decision for a pet parent. Is this a situation where rest is the best medicine, or is it a true emergency? Let's clarify. It's generally okay to monitor your dog at home if the lethargy is mild. This means they are still eating and drinking, even if it's a little less than usual. They are still able to get up and move around. Their bathroom habits are relatively normal, and you can pinpoint a likely cause, such as a very active day or a recent vaccination. In these cases, providing a quiet space and observing them for 24 hours is a reasonable approach. You should always lean towards seeking professional care if there are compounding factors. This includes very young puppies or senior dogs, as their health can decline much more rapidly. The same goes for dogs with pre-existing health conditions like heart disease or kidney issues. For these more vulnerable dogs, even mild symptoms can be more serious. If your dog is on any medication, lethargy could be an adverse reaction, which is something your vet needs to know about immediately. Basically, if your dog is in a higher risk category, your threshold for calling the vet should be much lower. Ultimately, emergency care is non-negotiable for the red flag symptoms we discussed earlier: collapse, difficulty breathing, repeated vomiting, seizures, a swollen abdomen, or signs of extreme pain. These situations cannot wait. The core principle is this: when in doubt, call your vet. It is always better to make a call and be told to simply keep an eye on them than to wait too long and regret it. Your vet clinic can provide guidance over the phone and help you decide if an immediate visit is necessary. Don't ever feel like you're overreacting. You are your dog's primary caregiver and their strongest advocate. Taking care of a sick dog can be incredibly stressful, but being prepared makes all the difference. Remember, lethargy is a symptom, not a diagnosis, and paying close attention is the first and most important step you can take. By monitoring their behavior, checking their vitals, and knowing the clear warning signs, you can act as a calm and effective advocate for your best friend. Your careful observation provides invaluable information that helps your veterinarian make a swift and accurate diagnosis, getting your pup on the road to recovery that much faster. Always remember this crucial guideline. If your dog's condition worsens or they're not back to their happy, energetic self after 24 hours, please contact your vet. Never wait when it could be serious. Your intuition as a pet parent is a powerful tool, so if something feels wrong, trust that feeling and seek professional advice. Your veterinarian is your partner in ensuring your dog lives a long, healthy and happy life, and they are always there to help you navigate these worrying moments. We hope this guide has empowered you with the confidence to care for your dog when they're feeling under the weather. For more essential tips and expert advice on giving your dog the best life possible, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to Wuffra for weekly dog care tips and advice, because here, best friends come first. Thank you for watching, and give your pup a gentle hug from all of us.